Hey guys, how you doing? FM Dell here, and welcome to Football Manager 21. The beta, however you say it. But yeah, this is the beta save, and as you can tell by what I'm wearing, it might give away who I'm going to be in this save. But I wanted you to go through it with me. If the first, obviously, giveaway didn't. This is me. I mean, not the best, but let's get into it. Here we are, guys, right now. Sheffield Wednesday hire Edwards. This could be real life. They've hired me. 31. Okay, maybe not quite up to date, but we're cool with that. I wish this was real. 12 and a quarter. Take that in my pocket right now. Gary Ratwit was considered. Not good enough to beat me, though. Here we go. 6-point deduction. Sheffield Wednesday. Kit's up there. Look at how beautiful it is. Let's go. Here we go. This is what they're expecting of me. My assistant is James Beattie still, even though in real life he's gone. With the whole of Gary Monk's team. Great. Media prediction 21st. We have a 6-point deficit to make up. So do remember that. Everything's adequate. This is going to be a journey for you guys and me as a Wednesday fan. Let's see what we can do. Let's have a look here at what they're saying. Our best team is how we should look at the season. They've got Palmer playing left back. That's right. That's how good we are. We've got a right back playing left back who started as a centre mid. We've got Van Aken and Flint at the back with Oil for playing right. Bannon, Luogo and Brown, Harris, Reach, Patterson. Probably not the team I'm going to play, if I'm honest. We have Izzy Brown in there, who's on loan from Chelsea. Flint obviously on loan, and Jack Marriott on loan as well. They're all the obligated transfers. Always exciting. How are we feeling about it? Let me know what you think already. Things we have to do this season: play attacking football, play entertaining football, work within the wage budget, which I'm guessing is going to be absolutely rubbish. Avoid relegation, though. That's the crux of it. That's what we're aiming to do this season, is avoid relegation. Now, I'm not sure how long this series will last. Do remember, it is just for the beta that I'm doing Sheffield Wednesday. This is not really the way that I go. They're a bit too high for me, to be honest, even though we look probably like we're going to get relegated this season. This is just to learn the game. So it's going to be slightly different to the crew save, and will be different to the ones that we do in the full FM21. This is more about learning the game, learning a bit about it, seeing the different things. And I'm going to bring them up with you throughout the gameplay instead of purely going through the games and seeing what we can do with the team. This is a bit more about, hey, let's look at the differences in this game. Let's look at how we need to do things and what we can learn from it. First things first, I did the face scanning thing. You know when you put a picture up and then it creates your face? I mean, what are we thinking? How close is that? Are we giving it to me? I'm not sure. But that is it. We've taken charge. 12.5 down. Let's do this. I'm loving the new backdrop, this new purple. I'm absolutely loving it. And it also booms me out over there in the left-hand side. Loving it completely. So let's create a tactic together for Sheffield Wednesday. Now, if you've never played this game before, this is probably a good way to start and understand what you do. You get given these options down this side. Normally, people go, if you're playing FM20, you just go gegenpress and you hope for the best. But I never, ever do that. I go and try and do it at least a little bit more realistically. And Sheffield Wednesday at the moment are playing Route 1. The little thumbs up here tells you that's kind of what your style and your players suit best. Which, to be honest, it does suit Sheffield Wednesday best, and it is how we play. So I think we're gonna go Route 1 with a cautious mentality. I mean, we might change this because Sheffield Wednesday are gonna have two, obviously, at least two formations played. But we're gonna go with the 4-3-3. This is how we're gonna look, guys. This is how it's going to go this season. This is how I tend to play with Wednesday. It doesn't always work for me, but this is what we're gonna do: the 4-3-3 for shoresies, and get into the game and start to pick players. Now, if we quick pick, this is it. If you've never played before, if you quick pick some, your assistant manager will tell you who he would pick based on your original 11. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do that for you guys to see this. But then I'm also going to change it because I am a Wednesday fan and I have my favourite Wednesday players and the ones who I don't think are that good. Most importantly, this boy is very good, and it is Penny, and he should have played more this season already. Monk's out, and hopefully that will lead to him playing more games. But I think Izzy Brown's probably going to come into the team in one of these two positions just for that little bit of extra play within it. I'm not sure if you'll even see a game in this episode. This episode is more just telling you more about FM21, the new features in FM21 that you can see in comparison to the last one. One of them that's jumping out straight away is the conditioning. Instead of just giving us percentages, it now gives us this big heart, and we can see excellent conditioned. Green, they're perfect. Perfect conditioning right there. The issue that we do have with all of these players is they're lacking sharpness. So the second one is sharpness. The thumbs down is sharpness. And then morale, which is exactly the same as the year before. Right there. So perfect. You'll see now the rollability does change. I think if you just move a player from there to there, you can see that in the attacking mid roll, it's not as good. You lose the positions. It's just making it look a lot better, look a lot more streamlined as well for the game. So if I can move you back, that would be pretty good right now. I mean, this is a very upsetting way for it to happen. There we go. Yeah, so that's kind of a little bit of an impact on this front. We'll go and have a look at how much money we've got to spend. Wow. Money left, right, and centre. As you can see, the transfer budget is nothing. We've got nothing. And we've got £5,000 of wage to spend as well, which, again, yes, that's not much. That's not looking great for us. So we've got a lot to work on in this principle. It's the beta. Not all of the badges and stuff will be in the game, okay? So the Premier League, for example, will not be in the game, which is sad for us all, let's be honest. Look at those. Oh, he upsets me. I'm one of those people who likes to have everything absolutely spot on. There are a couple in there, you will see, that Leicester, fortunately, are sponsored by Football Manager this year, so they are perfectly in the squad. I'm actually a little bit surprised that, you know, the whole of the Football League is in, which is beautiful, you know. So the Football League is there, which is amazing. Doesn't matter who you support. If you are in the Football League, your badges and your kits and everything are right there for you, as we've seen with Sheffield Wednesday throughout. But we do need to get the Premier League sorted before we start the game fully. As I say, a quick insight into the game to see what we've got. So we will be looking at transfers. And if you are new to the game, of course, you want to know who's on a free, who the new players are in the fun part of the game where you can actually buy them. So let's go and have a look at some of those freebies. So let's get your thoughts. Let's get your thinking caps on. Do any of these players jump out? Yeah, Anthony Stokes, who went to Livingston, I think, but had to quit there because of the floor. He's got dodgy knees, so not really jumping at that. We've got Andy Lonergan, a possibility, was at Liverpool last season, won the league. Would you believe? Won the league, Andy Lonergan. So he's there, maybe one to think about. Let me know your thoughts. Yaya Toure, still there. Should we bring him into Sheffield Wednesday? He's too lazy. Calm that one. Suleiman Tari. Does everyone remember Suleiman Tari? AC Milan, Portsmouth. What a player. What a player. Laurie Wilson. Oh, tell you the years gone by when Laurie Wilson was just a youngster and I was picking him up in the early championship managers. Loving my life. Thinking what a player this guy's going to be. Didn't quite work out that way for Laurie, but fair play. Fair play. All these are thoughts. Let me know what you think. Talking of players who I used to love, Chris Eagles, 34 years old now. Chris Eagles, obviously not going to be signed at Sheffield Wednesday, but these are all, I'm not going to lie, these are all ones I'm thinking of for the other saves. So always good to look at these guys as well. Oh, here we go. This is another one of those new situations, and it's the team meeting. It's the first time we're actually going to talk to all the players. We're going to see how they feel about it. This is a new setup here, which I'm liking very much. I used this exact board in the Top 11 advert. If you've seen me on there, enjoy it. Not pushing Top 11 at all. So here we go. Let's just positively introduce myself. Wonderful. My head's in the way. That's not going to help any of us, is it? What I'm going to go with here, and it's going to be a bit of a strange one, because I think we need money. Very importantly, we need money at Wednesday this season to do anything at all. I think I'm going to jump in straight away, say to the team, I want you all to know that I'm not going to stand in the way of anyone when there's a big offer coming in. If a big offer comes in, you're allowed to go. Try and make everyone think, oh, that's okay, we can leave. It could be the worst decision I've ever made, and it's going to be the first decision I make. So let me know what you think on this one. Negative, downcast, worked badly. Oh dear. Okay, so that maybe didn't work as I planned it. I thought it'd be good. I thought people would be like, yes, I can leave. Good. Didn't work that way. So, hands up, my bad. Tried to make people think positively. It was looking back, terrible decision. Look, I'm a bit too excited. It's not working well. Okay, convince them that we can get a mid-table finish. Now, with -6 points, I can't see that happening. Next option is, I'm very positive about our chances. I think we can beat the drop and stay in the division this year. Now, I think that's where we're looking at. I strongly believe there is enough ability in this squad for us to avoid being drawn into a relegation battle. think we can just avoid it, to be honest. And I know that we're expecting a tough season, but all I can ask is work as hard as you can. Now, I'm going for very positive. I'm going very positive about our chances of beating the drop. What we think, guys? They're satisfied? Pleased? That's the kind of reaction we're looking for. I've never been this scared pressing buttons. It's different. It's different, and different is always good. Exactly the sort of reaction. What do I want to do? Wave a hand? Point a finger? Raise hands? Oh, here we go. Raise the hands. Pump the fists. Or outstretched arms. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I am going to pump my fists. Say, that's exactly what. That is exactly it, boys. That is exactly it. That's what we're looking for. Good account of ourselves in the FA Cup. That's what we're going for this time. And again, I'm no need for a pump. I don't feel. It's a weird thing to say. Also, finished code of conduct. They know about this. The code of conduct is as per usual. We've got through that not too badly. All right, it didn't start the best, but we got through it in the end. Everyone's content or encouraged, which is where we want them to be. Look, even Kieran Westwood. Oh, hello. What are we going to do with Kieran? That's a question for you. A new thing. Another new thing. Something we love is new things. So let's have assistant manager feedback. I believe that a few promises you made saw a handful of players taking you up on the offer. The players are largely happy with the expectations you've laid out. The players seem fine with the code of conduct to help each other together. The conversation appeared to have a positive effect on several players' morale, which is good. We won't stand in the way of big moves, which is Bannon and Kachunga, which, to be honest, fantastic for us because they're the ones who might actually get some money. Managerial support is good. Dressing room, very good. It's worked wonderfully. I'm actually pleased with how that went. Let's meet the press, guys. Let's meet the press. Quite a few lads. Callum Pickup there, Graham Bent. Their name, not mine. All right, let's kick it off. First question is Graham Bent, Football 365. Here we go. The question is, what's it feel like to be the new Sheffield Wednesday manager? Smile warmly. That's what I'm gonna smile warmly. Endearing, they say. Endearing myself. It's a privilege, and I'm excited to be here. Everyone knows it's a challenge managing a club like Wednesday. I'm going to relish it. Don't want to discuss this. Couldn't be happier to be here, and the future is very, very bright. This is an honour. It also comes with great responsibility, and I intend to outwork everyone else to make sure that I repay the trust shown in me. Well, I'm going with that one. Lee Wilson of 442. Hey, how you doing, Lee? Hopefully you're having a good day. You stand here today unveiled as the new Sheffield Wednesday manager. As a big fan of the club, surely it must be a dream come true. Well, yes, Lee. Yes, it is. The options I have: positive, dreamt of this moment for years, can't stop smiling, it's a wonderful feeling. Convinced, it's a special day for me, but there's work to be done, and there's no time for reminiscing. I have to be careful not to let my love for this club affect my judgment. And neutrally, I don't care. But we're not going with those ones. We're not going positively. I'm going to go with this. Getting the job done. Getting the job done. That's what it's about here, boys. We're back out. Stephen K. How you doing, Stevie K? BBC Radio Chef. The question he's asking is, what is it about the job that appealed to you? £12,000 a week, I think, is the answer to that one. No, okay, sorry. A positive answer is, I think the ambition is fantastic. They want to be successful, not compromise. I believe that the philosophies and feel that the ideal place for me to take my career to the next level. And then there's, I'm happy to have been given the chance to work here, further my professional experiences. I want to work at the very top of this sport, and this job helps me towards achieving that. And lastly, prefer for my reasons to remain private. Imagine anybody saying that. I'm going to go with the option of saying I'm happy to be given the chance to work here and further my professional experiences. Well, I think the ambition is fantastic. They want to be successful and not compromise being the best. That's the one. That's the one, boys. Oh my gosh, I've got shake head. It's all going crazy. What approach will you take to your back room? There's a strong support system here. I'd be a fool not to take advantage, which is more than likely what I'm going to go with. I'll review things in due course. But I don't expect sweeping changes. Because this is the beta, I'm probably going to go with that one, maybe. Time is of the essence. I want people who are familiar with me. No, that doesn't matter. Oh, and I don't expect it to happen overnight. I want to build a support team and then be a club. And no gestures, just saying it. Just saying it as it is. Not going to make change. This is a 2-week save, guys, so it's just to learn the game, as I say. And lastly, are you happy with the squad you've inherited? We've got a fantastic squad. Yeah. I'm going with outstretched arms. Ho, boys. This is what we're saying. We got a fantastic squad here, and I'm confident in every department. That's right. Make them feel good about themselves. It's an extra question that I didn't realise. Here we go. Darren O'Connell. How you doing? Okay, Darren neutral. Doesn't mind me. If you've met the players already, what has your reaction been to the appointment? You know what, guys? I'm going to smile warmly. They're excited. Everyone's upbeat. Everyone's ready. He's doubled it up. He's doubled his questions, Darren. We didn't say this was a possible thing. Just thought it was going to be one question from each person. The next question is, would you like to say anything to the Sheffield Wednesday fans? Oh, I would. My options are, I already know how good this fan base is, and it will be a huge part to us to have success. I want the fans to know I take this job very seriously and will do everything in my power to earn their trust. I would ask the fans to trust me from day one. We need to be pulling in the same direction to get this team where we need to be. Now, this, in real life, if you are a Wednesday fan, that is the one for all of us right now. I want to stress that this is us and a we situation. The team cannot realise its potential without the fans, so it's very important that we have a role to play early on. And then the other one, which is like neutral. Any clubs, fans, and the life and soul of the community, and this is no different. Well, I'm going to open my arms up in a disarming manner to you Sheffield Wednesday fans and stress that this is an us and we situation. We're going to make friends with you. What is going? This is the biggest... Graham was done. I thought Graham was done, but he's chirped up again. Where do you see us aiming long term? We'll aim for the stars, because I don't know how to do anything other than try to be the very best. Well, I'm going with it. We're going again. What's your approach on the training ground? Make demands. We have to work hard, pure and simple. Or do we ease expectations? I don't like managers who run their players into the ground. We'll work hard for sure, but we'll be smart about listening to the players. That's number one. That is always number one. There we go, boys. That is the press conference. And I have to say, these new features I like very much. I very much enjoy this setup. It has a nice feel to it. Let me know what you think as we go through. I like how they're giving me a bit of a summary as well. I think the press conference was just fine. Thanks. Just fine. I thought I did a bloody great job. What's it feel like to be the Wednesday manager? That was the one that really tugged at the heartstrings. The board hasn't given us any instructions on questions to avoid answering. So that's something that I might be very interested in the future playing through this game. Is the board might actually say, nah, just don't answer questions about your job or something like that. Brilliant. Love that. So guys, probably for the last bit of this episode, I don't want it to go on forever. I just want you to know a little bit about what we're doing. We'll start with Sheffield Wednesday. We're going to see if we can stay in the championship this season. So we're going to go for this recruitment meeting, and then that'll probably be it for the first episode. Chances are BT Downs, let's do it. They want to talk about the remaining club vision, transfer budget, determine areas to improve, review recommendations, and decide on short-term recruitment focus. Let's go and see what this is like. Here we go. Work within the wage budget. Great. Here we go. Jamesy Beats. I've identified a couple of areas that I think we need to focus on. So this is you guys. So anybody watching this right now, these are the areas that we need to strengthen. So I need you guys to help me out on that. We need to look for a left back, a defensive midfielder, deep line playmaker, and a winger. That's what we're looking for. First of all, it is the winger, the left winger. I think we've got enough players there, to be honest. I don't understand why we'd need more, but that is, hey, by the by, isn't it? By the by. So I need your help. I need your help to give me some ideas of people to fit these positions. It's quite good. I'm enjoying this new system of sort of telling you how things are going. It's very much walking you through, but in a very nice way. Feeling like there is actually other people around you, which is, I really like that. This is just sort of telling us players in our team who could do it, so that's fine. We don't need to look at someone in this position. I've never really used this system. I've always just gone and looked for players myself, so it's a little bit different for me to go through this way of getting players. And I think it's quite a good new system because it's something, again, it's always been on the game, but it's something I've not really used. So putting it forefront in your face to see, I think it's actually a very good idea. And that was that meeting. It was quite good. I think that's a very good new addition to the game. So if you are new to the game, it's very good to see things like that. It gives you, if you don't have much of a knowledge on players and you don't have much knowledge on the background of players, it's really good for you to understand that the computer, the game, the people around you, they're going to help you find new players. Brilliant. Very pleased with that. Maybe it was on the other games in this sense, but I don't remember a meeting about it, and I don't remember going through this kind of system. Maybe I just bypassed that myself, but I think that's a new thing, and that's great. Enjoyed it very, very much. So guys, this is just a quick look at the new game, the look at the backdrop, to know that we're going to take Sheffield Wednesday on for the next 2 weeks to learn this game a little bit more. Each step of the way, we're going to see something new in this game. Now, hopefully, you'll be there with me throughout it all, and we can enjoy it, and we can find new things together before starting the main saves, which will be coming on the 24th of November when the actual game finally comes out. So yeah, this is all going to happen. We're taking Sheffield Wednesday, we're seeing what we can do for the year, we're going to learn the game together, we're going to talk you through it more than we do in the other series. This series is more about literally breaking that wall. This is you seeing me, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and hopefully it'll help you out a little bit. We'll see some new features throughout the game as well. There's no point absolutely sprinting through it. Let's just enjoy it and go through it together. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and do all the beautiful stuff. And hey, thanks very much, guys, just for seeing us to this level. See you next time. We're all Wednesday, aren't we?